Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast, where we recap web series, the number one podcast about web series. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Now go on and tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend. All right. So what we do here is, like I said, we recap web series. All right. And right now we're recapping an amazing show called Pillow Talk, which is the baby.
I guess it is a baby. It's a spinoff.
Which is the spinoff of Tough Love.
I guess we could call it a baby.
We could call it the baby.
The offspring.
We call it the offspring. We're doing episode 3 today, and with us we have Robin. She in the house, okay, played by Victoria Wallace. Hey, girl.
OMG, hello.
Hi, girl. Let me tell you, we always run into Miss Victoria. Every
She
event,
be out there.
festival.
Listen, the only way I know it's a secure thing is if I see you ladies. Like, every time I go to something, like, official, what? You girls are there.
Yes.
Of course.
We try.
Yes.
We try to go
We
as
be out
many
here.
places as we can.
Yes.
Y'all doing your thing. I see
Thank
y'all.
you. You
Thank
too.
Yes.
Stay booked and busy.
Yes.
Love it.
You know, it's the everyday hustle.
Hello.
It really is.
So we always like to ask our guests, what was the very first web series you ever watched? Like, got
In
you
my
hooked?
whole life?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. It would have to be something way back in DC. I mean, I feel like web series, idea of it, I guess, started maybe a little less than 10 years ago. Am I right?
I would say so.
Right? So honestly, I don't remember, but I remember like this girl was doing this web series in college, and I like played a part, so I watched the episode. But I wasn't a heavy like, web series person like that back in the day. But it's the thing now.
Yes, it is.
You need it
It's a
now.
big
Like if
thing.
you don't have something online, where are you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What was the name of that show?
Girl, I don't
You
remember.
don't
I do not remember. I don't even
no
know.
one else, we probably seen it.
But you know what? Hey, have you seen Bandites?
No.
Okay, it was
No.
this web series I did years ago.
Okay.
But that was probably the first thing I watched. Sometimes it's hard for me to just sit and like I have to like do 1,000 things.
Okay.
But like I said, nowadays it's great that we have so much content on the web because you can be anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we see you out here killing it as Robin in Pillow Talk. We love your
Yay.
character. So tell us about Robin in your perspective. Like, who is she? What's she about?
Robin is, I want to say, a little misunderstood. Some people think she might be, heartless or kind of like carefree when it comes to these men, but she's really trying. She's giving these people a chance. So she can be a little I would say like brash on the outside, but really she has a good heart, and she really be giving people a chance. And
Yeah, she do.
yeah, you
Sweet
know what
girl.
I'm saying?
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
girl.
It's like when you like you could feel something in your instinct that's like, this is not a good thing. But you don't want to be petty or you don't want to be relentless. I feel like me, myself, like I be kind of relentless.
Yeah.
But I turn out to be right. So it's like that battle between like, following your instinct, but at the same time, like giving people a chance to be a good person.
Do you think she's actually looking for a relationship, or is she just happy just dating?
I think she is. I mean, I don't, as romantic as it might seem to be like going out with all these like various people like all the time, it's taxing and it's exhausting.
It is.
It's like you're getting dressed all up. Imagine like putting on a ski suit, a ski mask, 2 pairs of stockings, 3 pairs of socks just to like get salt and pepper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta
doing all this.
You have to do all this work, and there's
Yeah.
no guarantee anything's ever gonna turn into something.
Right.
So, no, I think she really is trying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I can see that. How do you feel about people comparing her to Jordan in Tough Love?
I've seen that a few times, but I think we all have our differences. I mean, sometimes we think that, we've seen a certain trait before, characteristics. That doesn't mean they're exactly the same. I think we have a lot of differences, and I think you guys have to stay tuned to see exactly what those differences are.
Yes.
Okay. Will we ever see like her backstory on like why she is like dating constantly? Like, did someone hurt her? Did someone hurt her?
thing.
Like,
You know
because she
what?
had mentioned something about like she doesn't deal with the drama. That's why she's just like
relationships.
dating.
Well, this is the thing. Like, it's funny you say that because someone one time, I was telling someone a series of episodes that I think in retrospect are hilarious. But they said to me, they was like, oh, wow, you're just like a serial dater. And I'm thinking,
It's not bad.
no, but even if I was like, what am I'm supposed to give up? Like after
Right.
I'm supposed to be like, oh, this is not working. Maybe like having a husband or having children is not for me. Like, is that where I'm supposed to go? Like, so some people, so I never understand why people are like, oh, you just out here high. It's like, I had to tell this, I said, I'm not sleeping with these people. Like, I'm just talking to them. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with
Talking
that.
to them, getting some food out of it. You know?
Yeah, you have to.
Ain't nothing
Gotta
wrong
be
with that. Okay. I was going to eat anyway. So I don't think it's that bad of a thing.
Yeah.
As far as backstory, yeah, man, stay tuned.
Stay
tuned.
Stay tuned. Now, do you relate to your character?
Oh my God, I definitely do. That's what I told Ronnie after like I read it the first few times. I was like, y'all been seeing, like, who been watching me? Because oh my God, I don't know. I just connected with so well. I was like, oh my God, how many times have I had this conversation or like
Right.
heard this before?
Yeah.
It's crazy, but this is good. It's healthy. It's kind of like therapy, and it's like to like watch yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard as a performer. For me, I'm like, but then I'm like, you know what? No, I need to watch this until I really remove myself from it and like can actually like follow it in a different way. And I feel like when you look at yourself, just period in life objectively, like you kind of remove a lot of like guilty feelings, or sometimes I have to think, I'm like, why am I so hard on myself? Like, I am doing the best that I think I could do, and if not, then I know how to correct that. So I think it's important.
That is important. And also in this episode, we're going to talk about it, but the main theme of this episode was signs. So what do you think are the main signs of like someone cheating on you or something like that?
I think, number one, if someone's telling you something and it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense for a reason, you know? I feel like we have to start, we have to look at the situation objectively. It's so hard because you're a part of it. Sometimes when people do things wrong to you, you think, oh my God, how could you do this to me? But it's like when you actually look back and it's like, wait, this is just what this person does.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been me. It could have been the next person. This is how they respond to certain things.
Right,
and it's like, that helps when I look at myself. I'm like, Dag, why did I do this? But it's like, it's not really that person. They could be as good to me as they want. But if I don't know how to, like, you know, tell someone I don't want to be a part of something anymore because I don't, you know, I think the quality is bad, then it doesn't matter how good they are to me. I don't know how to respond in an appropriate or responsible way. Yeah. So that's why it's so important. It's hard, but we got to try to look at things objectively.
Yes, we do. So let's see how these characters look at these things
objectively.
Okay.
So let's get into episode 3 of Pillow Talk.
Yes.
So episode starts off. Lyric, she meets with this person from like this another radio show, like radio show rep, and he's like, "Listen, we see you, we like you, but we don't want you yet.
Yeah,
what we really want
you're a bit of a risk.
Yeah, you're a risk.
Yeah.
So what we want you to do is, you know, get your followers up, get your listeners up, and then we'll bring you to the money team.
Yeah,
some other time." He's like, people want drama, so like give them that in order to like build up your followers or whatever.
Giving that business talk.
Yes. He suggests for her to do like some kind of rap beef. Yeah. Like so she of course picks the guy from episode 2 who was reading her the filth. Mike is big mad.
Oh my God.
Oh, what? Mike is ridiculous.
Yes.
No, like I legitimately, like before I even met him as an actor, I hated him. I hated him.
I don't like him at all. I don't even know him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah, I don't mind him.
He's irritating. He's irritating though.
No, it gets worse. Let me just tell you, it gets worse. He's a nasty, vile person.
What?
And I felt those feelings when I read it, and then when I met him, as an actor, I was like, I hate you. Like I don't like your character. Like I wanted
he's
to.
doing a good job.
Yeah,
that's good acting.
He's really, yeah.
So we're gonna see him more after this.
I'm not gonna give too much away, but listen, if
you gotta give us the tea.
I'm trying to tell you,
seriously, podcast.
If you hate him now,
I don't hate him.
Well, you will.
Well, I do.
If you think you hate him now, you're gonna detest him.
I low key thought they had like a history the way they were bashing each other.
tried to get a history.
Well, listen, if you hate him, you hate him for a reason. And it is interesting because she's a woman, he's a man.
Mm-hmm,
I always feel like men who are like mad at women, like it's something else.
Yeah,
Like,
women.
why am I a threat to you? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a punk.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I should have known that he was foul when he would flirt with me and then get extremely salty when I wouldn't give him that same energy back.
It's funny Lyric is telling people I used to flirt with her, right? I was playing. I was just trying to give her the attention I knew Marcus probably wasn't. I mean, how could he?
But he won that round.
He won.
Because she
He
was
did
in
win.
her feelings. She was hurt. She was ready to cry.
Yeah, she was.
That's why y'all laughing at Lyric?
I know.
No, y'all not gonna do this to my girl. No, because she's not gonna go out without a fight. Okay, and that's what you gotta respect about her in this.
This round.
She did.
We're here for her.
But I definitely think she's gonna come back on top.
She has to.
She has to. So she's with her girls and she's venting to them, crying. She's hurt about everything
Don't do
they
that.
said.
Don't y'all really are patronizing her, and I'm a little uncomfortable.
Is she not hurt?
She is hurt, but y'all making it seem like she, ran over to her friend's house, didn't have no makeup on, like, was you know what I'm saying?
They were girl talk. This was girl talk.
This is girl talk, yeah. I'm trying
No,
to
but
figure it out right now.
one thing about Mike though, he denied everything that Lyric was saying. Like, oh, I didn't really like her. I just felt bad for her. Like,
yeah, he tried to spin it. Everything
That's what
that
boys
he
always
said.
do.
Always.
He tried to
That's what
spin
they
it.
always do.
always.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out. You liked me.
Right.
You trying to get with me, so cut
She
it out.
said no, and now
That's
you
what
feel
boys
some
And
kind
now
of
you
way.
embarrassed.
Yeah, that's what boys do. That's
But I guess she feels like she really was believing everything that he said, which is not true.
I mean, sometimes, when you come out of a vulnerable situation, you're on edge, you're extra sensitive.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
if you know it's not true, you still think like, oh my God, is this what other people think about me?
Right.
Is this
Because he's on a radio show. All these people like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah,
come
but she
on.
did admit that she did notice the signs with Marcus, but she ignored them.
Girl.
So she does feel like an idiot in a way. Like, I can't believe me being this talk show host that specializes in this. I didn't notice these signs.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, but
Brittany's like,
but at the
I don't
same
get
time, who lives in these type of extremes? Like, he walked in front of me when we went to the grocery store and he didn't open the door. I knew he was a piece of shit. Like who's gonna?
But she said she peeped the things with the coworker. There were signs.
Yeah, but but she could have came out of a situation before that and was like, you know what? I was extra jealous for no reason. I was insecure. Let me not assume.
That's true.
It's like a
You know
thin
how we
line. You
do.
don't know.
Yeah, it's like learning what to take a chance on. Or not.
So Nina low-key made that moment about her
Yeah, she
and
did.
started talking about, like, Jason. Like, girl, we're not talking about you right now.
Yeah.
This is about
Like,
Lyric.
She didn't even finish like
Her
Lyric
sentence.
really getting her point across.
Right.
She's like, let me talk about
Jason.
me.
Listen, we were venting, okay? There are no rules
We all
to
spilling.
venting. Yeah, it's we're equal partnership here.
Yes.
It's cool.
So she was like a little bit upset that Jason still has quote unquote love for his ex, and she don't know
Yeah.
what the hell that means.
He still needs time to heal. So you could either choose to stay with him on this healing journey, or you can step away until he's past it.
Think about it like this, right? It's not like she died and he's grieving. It's like,
I just
Do
need
you
to know
still
the
want her?
timeline.
Yeah.
Like, how long ago did he break up with her for her to be so mad?
wait, what?
She's jealous, just insecure. Really.
Who?
Yes, that's what it is.
Nina.
What? So how long is too long for your boyfriend to still be talking about his ex-girlfriend?
But he was never talking
Okay,
about her.
thinking
He was
about
just
her.
defending her.
But the way he defended her wasn't even that bad.
But listen.
he just didn't want no man bashing her. That's really what it was.
I feel like there's a fine line.
Okay.
Not that I would want my dude to be like, fuck that bitch.
But
Right.
he wasn't even doing all
He-
that.
he
He just said
wasn't.
next subject.
But he seemed a little, his heart, he got a little heated. He got a little bit like, ooh.
I didn't notice that.
No, he did. He did. But I don't think it was to the point where Nina had to be like, you
I
love
think
her.
it's more so the dude that was bashing her because he's so annoying that you have to kind of just give him some aggressiveness to
shut
shut
up.
the
Why
hell
he
up.
couldn't just be like, hey man, shut up. Like,
He'll
why?
listen.
He wouldn't
That
have
friend
listened.
does not listen.
Nah.
You need to be aggressive with him. That's
Oh.
all he answers to.
Okay, question though. So if
Okay.
Nina was in the room, do you think his tone would have been the same way or should be the same way?
I think he just would have been like, chill out. like, enough with this. Why are we talking about my ex? You got a crush on her or something? Why you talking about her?
I think he would have played it down a little bit, like, hey, man. I don't know.
Or, like, not respond?
No,
just let his friend just keep
ranting?
Either
maybe he would have made a smirk or something. I don't think he would have tried to come across like, nah, you're not going to disrespect her in my house. And I feel like maybe that's what made it a little more alarming for Nina, because it's like.
But, like, is their relationship very new? Like, how long they been together? How long ago was Jason and Monica? Because they were living together.
Well,
so I need to know the
again,
timeline.
we're all friends, and that's her brother, so she's known him for a while. I feel like the relationship, maybe the capital R in relationship may have started a little after they really, you know what I'm saying? You know how like when you're in that space, it's just like, all right, it's definitely happening, but we didn't write it in paper. We didn't put it in a text and send it yet, but it's definitely happening. So I don't know, man. I just feel like. Especially don't play me when you know, like, your sister is my best friend. So, like, you're kind of, like, almost kind of family. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, don't play me like that, for real. You got to take me more serious.
But I guess Nina should have had a conversation with him. Like, are you sure you over her? Because you was shacking up with her. Y'all was really in love. So, before they
she needs to communicate with him. And she is very afraid of doing that.
Yeah. So, Lyric, Love Lady Jones, she goes to her old apartment to get the rest of her stuff, and she sees old boy Marcus. He want to be in the corner looking like a sad puppy.
He did come from around the corner.
The amount of times I rolled my eyes in the scene, like, now you want to be sad, now you want to be sorry.
Isn't that how they always do?
Always, like,
the violin is playing the entire scene. He's Apollo lying. It's like
I know.
Apollo
lying. Oh my God, yes. So he pulls out this tape recorder of a gift that he gave her, and he want to go down memory lane.
Oh my God.
He want to reminisce.
And why the fuck did I agree to do this?
Because it's a great opportunity, and you're more than capable of doing the job, Lyric. Listen, I've seen women shed tears, like actual crocodile tears over you helping them save their relationship. And you're gonna do the same shit with this show. Ain't nothing changing except you got the mic this time. Skills is real, babe.
He basically, like, motivated her and encouraged her and pushed her to really start her radio show and put herself out there. So he was a big part of her life, you know.
God. That was her fiance.
Yeah, fiance.
So I don't.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
What's the problem? What y'all got issue with in this thing?
I mean, no, nothing wrong with that. I just don't appreciate him Apollo lying, talking about I can't live without you. But he looks completely fine to me. He's breathing.
You know what it is? You know what I think boys do?
What?
Like, it's not that he wants her back, but it's like he want to be in good relations.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like boys
you don't
do
be
that.
known as a dog.
Right.
Yeah, or he just want to have.
He want to have his cake and eat it,
too. Yeah, he want to have some form of, like, open line of communication. It's like he would rather be a subtle, slow, like, breakaway as opposed to I fucking hate you for the rest of my life. Like, be worried because I might burn your house down. Like, I think that's
and everybody know about him too, because she talked about it on her radio show too. So people probably giving him side eyes. She's trying to make good.
Dirty.
Yes. Bye, Marcus.
Bye. Bye.
Lyric, she kind of was crying. He was trying to, like, just stay, talk, but she was just like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Which I was proud of her.
Yeah, I'm proud of her too.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. It's as hard as it is. Just do it, man.
Just do it.
Yeah.
So Jason stops by Nina and he tries to have, like, an adult, honest conversation with her.
Yes.
He said, "Are you still mad?" She said, "No, I'm good." But on her face tells a different story.
Yeah.
Face, body language,
Why
all
are we
of it.
lying, ladies? Why do we lie?
Because tell him you're mad. Tell him.
Be
this
honest
is the thing.
with him.
This is how she probably feels, right? I feel like I felt this.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yes, you're mad, but you feel like you don't have a right to be mad.
Yeah.
You feel like I don't want to be crazy. I don't want to get too attached. I do not have a right to be mad. So let me not be mad.
But why do you feel like you don't have a right to be mad?
Because maybe she knows deep down that she hasn't really had that conversation with him. Like, honestly, she hasn't. She knows she needs to, but she just hasn't mustered up the courage to be like, give it to me raw.
And she
Not
knows,
that way.
but this is on him too. If he wasn't fully moved on, he shouldn't have jumped in it with her.
That's true.
He probably didn't know that though. You know how it goes. I think that's what it really is. Everybody think they doing the best they can, but they not.
Yep. I hope he not using her as a rebound.
I hope
think
not
so.
too. But she could low-key be thinking that. That's why she's always like, he still loves his ex. She may be thinking like, I could be this rebound girl.
Yeah. I hope not. They're cute together.
Yeah, I think so too.
He gives her some fabric.
Not from Move Fabric, so she's not on Project One.
Oh, stop it.
She's
She's
not
getting
on
there.
Project
She's
One.
getting there.
She's gonna make it work.
Oh yeah,
She's not
because
on
she's
Project
sewing
One.
on the window display.
Still.
She's putting it together. She's nice.
No, I love her. Oh my god.
She's nice.
She
Nobody
is.
said anything.
Nobody said she was
She's doing her thing.
She coming defending these people.
Nobody
We
said
have
anything.
Ain't no
Listen, I'm just trying to set
problem.
the record straight, okay?
No problem
Make
with
sure y'all
nobody.
know. She's good. She's good.
Sweet girl. So we go to Miss Robin and Jackson. We see Jack is back. Jack is back in the building. So he's on a date with Robin, and they're having a conversation about
Boycotting H&M because the kid wore a monkey shirt. Maybe the kid just likes monkeys. Not drinking macchiatos because a few troublemakers got kicked out of Starbucks.
Troublemakers?
Canceling Kanye
Okay,
because...
wait a minute. Hold on now. Do not even finish that sentence if you plan on defending Kanye.
Just saying that he...
All right, well, say no more, please.
He doesn't seem to be defending black
he's
people.
like, what's the problem?
He's an Uncle Tom. Let's just put it
Oh
out
my
there.
god.
I feel that way.
He's wearing Gucci right now.
Gucci down to the
Gucci
socks.
down to the socks.
And you
Sweater
can't tell
on.
him nothing.
He got on the sweater and everything.
Everything.
can't tell
He's wearing
him
that sweater.
nothing.
What's the problem?
Well,
the
it's just a
problem?
sweater
It's just-
that happens to be black
Right.
with
My lips
big
get
red
that
lips.
big sometimes.
I don't understand what the problem is.
It's horrible. It's
Oh
horrible.
my God. I would not be surprised if Jackson walks around with a MAGA hat on.
Oh,
No.
stop.
Oh,
No. Okay, maybe sometimes.
Maybe on the weekend.
He's gonna be
sometimes.
like, that's our president. We need to respect
Oh
him.
my God.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
He would say something like
we
that.
all have those. Yeah.
Yes.
It's horrible.
So they're at the restaurant, and you can see the tension between Robin and Jackson.
Yeah.
But they still continue the night.
She's still entertaining
That's
this man.
see.
I don't
That's what
understand.
I'm saying. Because at what point was I? Okay, I guess I should have been like,
At the end of that dinner date,
yeah.
thank
you're
you so
cool.
much for this.
Yeah.
Gots to go.
Yeah. Yeah. She should have. I guess
Yeah.
she should have like,
Something
listen, you're
a part
cool
of him
and
made
leave.
her think like, let me give him a chance. Let me see what else, and maybe in a different
Yeah.
environment, how
Right.
he is, because they were kind of like flirty as they were walking to the second place.
I mean, she was trying. She was trying to give it a chance.
trying.
Like, let me
Because there
try to
obviously
hear
was
this out.
probably something about him that made her agree to go on this date, period.
You know,
So
I
she's
thought
like,
he
"Let
was
me
somewhat
see."
of an intellectual. I mean, that conversation proved he's more of a he's trying to be like a social climber, but at the cost of his integrity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what? Just get with the program. Just straighten your hair if
Yeah.
you're going to a job. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Like, just change your hair if you're going to a job
You
interview.
would, right.
Like, what a coon.
Oh my God.
Seriously, it's horrible. It's horrible.
What a coon. It
What a
is.
coon.
So they roll up to this club, and these bozo bouncers are just white bozo bouncers are just like, oh, you can't get in, your pants are sagging. Meanwhile, his pants are up to his neck. So it's like, what are you talking about?
Jackson sags, girl, bye.
What
Facts,
Jackson?
facts,
What
facts.
Jackson is sagging? Who? So, and Jackson kind of like, yeah, you're right. I mean, I got to pull him up. So,
See what I'm saying? He would lose his integrity for the sake of getting into this line. It looked dry, first of all.
It was dry.
I
where's
didn't
the
know.
line?
That's what I'm saying.
There was no line
First of all,
outside.
I didn't know why we were that pressing. And
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't even about getting it. It was just like, no, I'm gonna prove a point at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Robin was going hard, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Listen, you ghetto girl, move,
Right.
you get out of here with
Oh
that."
my god. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
They
It
were
was horrible.
clearly
He
racially
was like, "You're
profiling.
embarrassing me."
He didn't
Right.
let no black people. Did you know that? None of them.
None. Everybody like, oh, can I come in? Oh,
you were
no,
of
that
color,
special isn't over.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Horrible. Yeah.
I
It
wish
wasn't-
they like showed like a white person coming in and then like them letting them in. That would have
Right.
spoke volumes
But
too.
The place was dry, and I didn't know
It
why
was
she
dry.
was going so hard. But he
Mm-mm.
was like, "We'll go to another
No.
place." And she said, "No, you'll go to another place."
No, because
out.
he was a coon at that point. He was fully verified as a coon.
Verified.
Capital N at that point. But yeah, there she goes, giving people chances.
Yes.
On to the next,
On
Robin.
to the next one.
I'll give that to Robin. She gives chances out here.
Right.
So Lyric is to the rescue again, and one of her clients is just bawling on the phone.
Bawling.
She's having man problems.
Yeah.
And she's talking about all these signs that she knows.
She's like, girl, you don't see the signs?
You are willingly ignoring the signs. You don't think he's seeing somebody else. You know it. Hell, I never even met him, and I know it. So, unless he's working for the CIA, he has something else going on. Now, you need to acknowledge that and act accordingly.
Lyric.
She's out here schooling the girls.
Yeah, she really is.
She don't want them making the same mistakes she did. Okay?
Right.
Not on her watch.
Not on her watch.
She won't let this happen again, okay?
She's like, I didn't see them. And look at me now.
Listen, when you getting paid for like, she's obviously passionate about it.
Very passionate. Oh, my God. You can't tell her she's not passionate.
Yeah, and like I said, it's so much easier when you're on the outside.
Right.
You know, you can see clear as day, but we got all these
her own
factors.
signs.
Yeah.
So, but she gives great advice to the girl on the phone.
Yeah.
You know, act accordingly, get it together,
Yeah.
and let's move on.
Yeah.
I feel like she's talking to herself in the past.
Yeah, every
Low-key,
client she
right?
has,
Every
she's
client.
talking to herself.
And even in the radio show, like, she be talking
Podcast,
to herself.
This is for me. Dear,
Right.
dear Lyric.
That's what it should be called. Dear Lyric.
Low key, right? High
So, so she gets a phone call from Mia.
Mm-hmm.
And Mia's bawling. Everyone's bawling today.
Yeah.
Lyric to the rescue again. She's like, I'm on my way. Where are you?
Yeah, she's
That's what she
like,
does, ladies.
yeah, she's like, I think I messed things up with Dre. And she's like, I'm on my way. Say less.
All you have to say is Dre. And I'm there.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. All right, so let's get into the questions, comments, and concerns. Okay, so this part is where we're going to share our questions, comments, concerns about the characters in the show, and share our
Read some
thoughts
from like YouTube.
Okay, cool.
So this first one is from Mariah Avon. She
Hey,
said,
Mariah.
I think it's cool he still has love for his ex and respects her. I am tired of people always bashing their ex. It's immature and ridiculous. Thoughts?
I agree with that. It just, you want to be sensitive to your partner. You know what I'm saying? You want to be sensitive. Like, just because it didn't work out with the last situation doesn't mean that person was evil. Maybe I was going through some stuff. It's not their fault. I can see why they're mad at me and don't want anything to do with me. Or I can see why they, might want to make sure that I'm good too. But I think when you're around your partner, you do want to be sensitive. Like, I feel like I'm not going to go out of my way to be hospitable to you if I have, somebody with me. But that's not to say, like, if somebody with me, I'm going to be rubbing your back. Brushing your waves forward. Like, we ain't doing all that.
Nah.
But still, you know what I'm saying? You want to maintain your distance, but you do want to be a good person for the sake of humanity.
Exactly. I totally agree. So the next one is from Outspoken Diva.
Hey, girl. You've been rocking with us from the jump.
Day one.
Right there.
Okay, so she says, good to see Jackson, but his personality is rather interesting now. And Mike is so pressed. He has the job, so why doesn't he just do it without bringing up Lyric? Hello?
Talk
Hello?
about it.
Well, I'm going to start with Mike. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Mike is just the evil, jealous.
So jealous.
Sort of. I'm sure he has a crush on her because there's no reason a man should be that mad or have that much energy for a female.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's the problem? What's the problem? And if you so big and bad, you should be able to have a whole show without mentioning my name.
Talk about
Like, you don't have nothing else to talk about?
Talk about
You don't have
it.
nobody else to talk about?
Talk about
You can't
it.
talk about all the deals you're doing? Like,
Talk about
cut it.
it.
What was the first question? Jackson now has personality?
Yeah, his personality is interesting now.
Well, yeah. I mean, different people bring out different traits in us. And I don't know, like, what other type of girls he's used to, but Robin is not going to entertain
Not the one.
foolery.
Not the one.
No.
So this one is from Aslam Madid.
Assalamu alaikum, my sister.
It says, if a motherfucker don't want you in their establishment, why insist on giving them your services? Take your dollars elsewhere.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. And I agree.
Jackson doesn't.
But people sometimes need to know.
So Jackson doesn't agree.
No, but sometimes people need to understand, listen, your racism, your prejudice is so stupid because where would you go?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you go of high class? Like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
sure. You
Yeah.
don't want to let us in. Why? Because you think we're going to bring the violence, or you think we're not going to
Right.
spend no money? Well, that's fine, because I will have a nice property, nice something that you're going to want to get into one day, and I'm going to deny you. You know, even beyond that, like, the way they was dressed and looking and their attitude,
It looked trash.
they not getting further than
That
die
place
far. Let's
looked
keep it real. Let's keep it real. I wouldn't want to go to no party that they're in anyway.
Exactly.
So it's fine. It's fine. But
It's
you're
fine.
stupid for thinking his pants are sagging.
So
Just gotta let you
dumb.
know that. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to. Okay, do we feel Marcus is going to make his way back in to Lyric's life?
Well, I can't.
I hope
Fine.
not, because he is trash.
Mm-hmm. Of
Yeah.
course.
But I low-key thought that Mike and Lyric, the way they've been going back and forth, they may have a history or start
gonna get-
dating.
You know that whole "I hate you,
I hate you
love
so
you."
much that
Mhm.
I want to be with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's something.
I don't want to see that.
He has
I don't
some
wanna
type
see
of
I don't want to
problem.
see that either, but it's a possibility.
But he's evil though. Like,
Yeah.
did y'all
But sometimes people who are very evil, like when they have someone sweet, that's like
They
their
switch it around.
But
person
you
there.
wouldn't insult me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's
you
been
can't want me to
disrespectful,
insult me
yeah.
like
He's been
that.
disrespectful.
He's
yes.
nasty. Yeah, he's really vile.
Oh
I
my
don't think-
gosh.
It's like, come on. Like, not only did he say, like, F-U-B, I don't want you anyway. You know how them boys be doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But he went further than that and started talking like, yes, it's like, nah, you shouldn't.
Nah.
Okay. Thoughts on Nina and Jason? What's happening?
Nina and Jason, I think that maybe they're moving too fast because they both
Maybe.
need to unpack some things. She has some insecurities she needs to work on. He might still be in love with Monica. He don't really know. So they both they should have started off as, maybe, well, they already
They've
were
been
friends.
yeah. So,
But nah, but I think you're right though, because that's her best friend's brother. Their friendship may not really be like,
Yeah.
you know when you're friends with somebody you have nothing, like you don't have nobody in common with, so it's like it's more, I guess, organic or like pulled from the root, as
Right.
opposed to like, oh, now they in the situation, you know? Because like me going to your like family dinner, that's not me and his time. That's like me and your time.
True.
And then I
Right.
see
He's
him.
on the side, right?
I need to
Yeah.
see them on dates. I need to see
Yeah.
how they are
Yeah.
outside of their apartments, because we've only seen them.
That's
at
true.
home.
That is true, and that's not a good sign.
No.
Sometimes when people only want you over their house, like,
Am I not good
why?
enough
Ooh,
to
I
be
didn't even
seen?
think about
Yeah.
that.
Or like, why are you not trying to get to, like, I'm so much cooler than laying on my back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I'm fun, but it's like I can be even more. You know what I'm saying? I'm more dynamically
Yeah, get to
fun.
know me outside. Like, let me dress up. Let's see how we are at a dinner date
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a lunch date. Like, we need to see how we are outside of our apartments.
Yeah.
Exactly.
'Cause that's becoming too much of a norm.
Yeah,
It
that's how you
is.
get caught up for real.
Hello.
Look at Nina.
Now,
She is caught up.
do we think, this is Tough Love spinoff? Will
Uh-huh.
Monica pop up? Like, Jason,
Ooh.
I miss
We
you.
both said, ooh. She might
I
do
can
a,
see her.
I want you
Jason,
back.
Can we talk?
I mean-
watch this series end with that.
Do y'all think she should though? I mean, do you think that they
No,
had?
their relationship was on rocks.
Okay.
Isn't there, like, the issue between Nina and Jason basically the same thing that happened with Jason and Monica, because she was not over her ex?
Vice versa.
But see, but what's that saying? Basically, what you do unto others. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
how you get them is how you lose
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
If that was the situation, then
Because
shoot.
that's really why he really couldn't, like, trust her almost all the same, is because she was always talking to her ex or communicating
So now the
with him
shoe's
in
on the
some
other
way.
foot. Nice.
Never good
Thank you.
situation to be in.
Thank you. And now Nina feeling it. Damn.
Yes. So Jason should be more sensitive to it, to her, how she
He's probably
feel.
so blind he don't even see it.
He don't even know.
You know how boys do?
They're dumb.
They don't be seeing. They really don't.
So Robin,
Mm-hmm.
okay, where's she picking these guys? She keeps picking the wrong one.
Listen,
And she
Robin,
keeps giving them chances. Like,
I know.
like the first guy, Rob was his name?
Yeah.
Rob.
Would you have believed him?
It sounded fishy. It's like living with your baby mother.
she
You
knew
know what
it was
I'm saying?
fishy. She was like, you keep saying she's over you, but you don't ever say I'm over her. Yet you still
First
over
of
here
all-
having sex with him
first
in
of
his
all-
car.
First of all, let me say something.
Girl, baby girl.
What you saying?
Let me explain, okay? At first, the thought of having sex with somebody's car is like, oh, it's exciting, it's thrilling. It's like, we're going to be bad. But then when you notice that's the only time you do it, like, ouch, my head hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep ducking, like, there are kids walking by, like, the police. Like, I feel like a bag. Like, I feel so crazy right now. It's not cute anymore. and then your only excuse is because, you live with your ex. Like, come on. Being around someone. Like, where you sleeping? You on a couch?
Right. He could have had a whole child and you wouldn't even know.
Exactly. Like, come on. You going home drunk.
He could have been married and you wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't even have known. But like I said, that's why she was hesitating. Like, nobody's coming to my house if I can't come to their house. Like, fuck you.
Right.
Like, no. But
she invited him over.
She said, you know what?
You know what?
Let me give him a chance. Maybe he's
did
right.
it again.
Maybe I'm overreacting.
Is Lyric her therapist?
Listen, we're friends. We all help each other out. But you
Yeah.
got to pay Lyrica. You got to pay Lyric. You have to pay her. She don't always have time to listen to my drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is she like, you think, is she like a dating app type of girl? Or she just meets?
She doesn't do dating apps.
Okay.
She meets them various places, like coffee shops, maybe the gym.
Okay.
The grocery store. Let me tell you. No, let me tell you. What?
You meet guys in a grocery store?
In a real life?
Your real life?
No, but I
Okay.
want to.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like grocery store, the gym, but the gym is kind of fine line.
I don't want
There's
to
a
sit
lot
in
of
the gym.
crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
There's a
in
lot
the
of
gym.
creeps in there.
But really the grocery store, the bookstore, art
The
stuff.
bookstore is nice.
The bookstore is nice.
It's
Like,
like intellectual.
Yeah,
That's what she met
yeah,
Jackson.
yeah, show me you
She
can
met-
read.
She
See,
met
that's
Jackson
the
in
thing.
the bookstore.
That's the thing.
What was he reading?
No.
Trump's
Right. How to-
autobiography. or
Right.
something.
How to be a Republican. No shades of Republicans, but he's just one of those like
Yeah,
stick up his ass.
Definitely wouldn't have been a match. Robin with her feistiness.
But no, remember he
And
was going after
Jackson?
Jordan.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he do like him.
He liked him like that.
He like a little fight.
He
He like a
do.
little
He like a
fight.
little fight, but not Robin. He was like, "Stop being a bitch." He said, "Too much. It's too much."
She
That's
said,
because-
oh no.
That's because I was challenging his stupid ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened. But see, that's why he thought things were still going well after we had that little conversation at the restaurant. I'm like, can't you see? What's wrong with you?
Do you think Lyric is playing with fire by being Mia's therapist?
Yeah, but that's the thing. We try to not feel the feelings we feel. She knew she liked that man.
She did.
But how you gonna tell your client, girl, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore because I want him? How you gonna tell your client that? Like, not only is this woman paying you, but she's paying you even more now, and you're like, I don't think I could ever do that job in a real life too, because it's like, if you know exactly what to say in that moment, and you know how that man on the other side is gonna respond.
Yeah, I would just push her.
You know
This
what
is
I'm
our
saying?
date. What's up?
That's horrible.
Because she was in love on
Oh
that
my
date.
LOVE
Yeah.
over there.
She really was. But think about it. She has a lot to worry about. You know, money, her she don't know which direction her career is going to go in. So
Yeah.
she's trying to think fast and quick and not feel those feelings.
Hello. But we see in
But
the
it's all
preview,
catching
they're
up.
going to hook up, Dre and
What
Lyric.
preview?
And like the even the pillow
The
talk teaser.
But
Oh, I
but
don't
think about it like this.
Or was it a dream?
That's what I'm saying. You know, it could have been a
damn.
dream. It could have been a flashback. It could have been anything.
Flashback.
Who knows what happened in that Uber?
Oh. No, seriously. So we gotta stay tuned.
We gotta stay tuned. Okay. But I'm really. What do you think? How do you think Mia messed it up with Dre?
She spoke.
Oh.
She spoke. She didn't have Lyric in her ear. She said, "This time I want to try it myself. I want to see how it is with him.
Didn't work.
She ruined it.
That's why it's not safe. But y'all heard.
Well, she's probably thinking too much. She's like, I ruined it, but she's probably thinking too much.
But y'all remember how Lyric was like, this is not, I wouldn't recommend this. And she kept pushing because you don't know how to think for yourself or think in the
but
same.
She shouldn't be offering that then.
Yeah,
she don't
take
even
that
recommend
out of your package.
it. She don't recommend it. I don't recommend
it's the most expensive, but I don't recommend it. Like, girl, what?
Listen, she needed money that week. And sometimes you like, you could clean your own house, but you know what? I'll do it. If you want to give me $7,000, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, she probably was thinking too much.
Probably. And she probably didn't even mess it up with Dre.
He's chilling.
I just feel like first of all, if you so much attracted to this dude that you can't even think without sounding like something crazy, you need to just back away.
Yeah.
Because
you ain't ready.
You never gonna be yourself. Like, what's the point?
That's crazy to have someone in your ear.
Yeah.
Talking about ether. You don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
I love ether. What is this?
Yeah. It's not cool.
That's probably what happened on the second day. He spoke about ether and she's like,
it's not cool.
I like Lady Gaga.
Yeah. But I feel like she has a problem constantly with all the men. That's why she's like, it don't matter who, if it's just Dre or anybody.
Yeah.
So
she's just probably a little too nervous.
Yeah.
You know?
She needs to take her
It's
on like
hard
a
out
tester. Go out on different dates and just talk.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Yeah, that actually I was reading this really good book called it's by this woman named Pat Allen. It's Getting to I Do. And it basically she one of the points she makes is to go on like I forget what she calls it, but it's like dating.
Yeah.
Serial date after date, so you don't get too attached to any one person. You know what I'm saying? So you can get used to talking. You see the differences in all these people.
Well, if you really like someone, then you would. If you
you start to slow down, of course. But like in the beginning, like before there's any commitment,
definitely be dating multiple people.
Because
that's what guys do. I don't know why girls always date one person. Like we're so used to doing that, and guys have like
double standard
options.
Girls do it, then we're
so used to
whatever.
doing it. Like we don't even think to date multiple people like that.
But see, this is the thing now too, and I agree. Like it's like your parameters of dating them. Like to you, as a date, going out with these people and talking to them, maybe with the idea that it would go romantic, or as a date that plus actually kissing and touching them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you kissing and touching, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And it's no shade, protection, all of that, but it's like to have all those different energies,
right,
spirits, all those different like wants and desires. Oh, it's taxing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want all of that,
right?
But you could go out and talk to all these people. That's why when I told somebody, he was like, "Oh, you're a serial date." I'm thinking, I ain't doing nothing with these people. I'm just having food. Now,
it's free food.
Yeah. Well. Ow! But still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
turn down a minute.
I was hungry.
Oh my God! No, but listen, like. Okay, of course you should be selective. So you don't need to be going out eating everybody. Like, be really specific with your energy.
Yes.
Everybody don't deserve you.
Okay, yes.
You know what
Say
I'm
that
saying?
again, girl.
Everybody don't deserve your time, but as you meet more people, you start to refine your search.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You start to get really specific about
what
I already know.
You want, right.
But it's cool. Listen, you too old for me, or you too young for me, or you're not really, it's cool. we're not, before you even get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So then when you actually do go out and talk to all these people, you know exactly what you want.
How are you like, do you give everybody a chance? Like, well, he's nice, so let me go out with him.
Let me tell you something.
Can't do it.
I've made so many mistakes. But, I can't judge myself because I did not know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did not know.
I did not know. I'm innocent. I did not know.
For real. Like, when we think about, our younger days, sometimes we can reflect and be like, damn, I thought I was crazy as hell for trying this, for doing that. No, I know better. No, I know better. So, yeah, man, that's why I'm like, I can relate to Robin. I'm like, damn, like, I knew shit wasn't going to be shit from the beginning, or it wasn't going right. Like, why do I think I am worthy of this sort of violence against myself? Because that's what it is. And that's why I love Iyanla so much. Because she talks about violence against yourself,
Ooh.
which to me means doing something that is not for your greater good or your best interest or for your benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it feels harsh because it's like, I shouldn't be doing this. But it's like, no, you really shouldn't, because it's not in line with where you want to be and what you want for yourself. Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, listen, I'm not even the type to be like, 2 years and we got to be talking about marriage. I'm not that way, but I do think, I would start to think, well, if you don't want to get married in the near future, and I do, then
so
this
why am I
cannot
doing
continue.
this?
This cannot continue.
No pressure, but like we're not trying to get the same deal. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking for the same thing. It's fine. No love lost. As long as you're honest and I'm honest with you. What's the problem?
Communication.
Yeah.
She came through with a sermon.
She did.
Listen, I didn't know it would go that far. I really didn't.
I loved it.
We're not complaining. We got gem droppers all the time here.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just little things, that's about life.
Yeah.
So thank you again
Oh my
for
gosh.
coming.
What?
Finally, we got Victoria.
Oh my God!
Finally, we got Victoria.
Finally, I got you, girl. This is amazing.
Oh
I'm
my
so happy to be
God.
here.
I'm so happy to have you.
Tell everyone where they can follow you.
OMG, I need you to pull out your iPhone right now or your Android and go to Instagram. Okay, you can find me at Queen Vic NYC. Let me spell that for you. QUEENVIC NYC. Yay!
That's a song right there.
Thank you. This is so fun. No, really, I'm
This
having a
was
blast.
good. Do you want to share any upcoming projects you have or anything special coming up?
I feel like there's so much, but then it's so foggy.
Okay.
Right now I'm just super excited about all the familiar faces I've been seeing on TV, especially with all these new shows,
Oh my God.
all these new black shows, black stuff. Like, I'm really appreciative of
Yeah.
that. Right now, next week I'm filming a short with one of my good acting buddies from a acting class I was in for the past year and a half, 2 years. So
Nice.
I will give more information next week
Okay, yes.
on Instagram. I just launched my new website. I'm so
Woo-hoo.
excited. So I'm
Yes.
adding content all the time. And
What's it called?
oh
Say
my
it,
God, you
girl.
can go to VictoriaWallaceWorldwide.com.
Yes.
Yay!
Y'all heard that?
Worldwide.
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 Who
Yeah,
runs the
so
world?
who runs the world? So that's what you'll be seeing more of me in. I don't want to reveal too much, but the girl's gonna be international.
The girl's working. The girl is working.
Internationally.
She said worldwide. She said worldwide.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's just it. I'm getting back to everything I've been doing from the start. You're gonna see more dancing. You're gonna see more acting. You're gonna see more of everything. So I'm so
We
happy, and I'm
dance?
proud of you guys.
Yes.
Stop
You
it.
said we dance?
Stop it.
Yes.
What, girl? Yes, girl.
What we do?
Girl, go to
Yes.
Instagram. Go to Instagram. And go down a few rows, or just click the link in my bio. It will direct
Okay.
you to my website, and you can see everything.
Thank
So
you.
I'm so happy.
She a
I'm
triple
proud of you,
threat out here.
girls.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
I really am. I really am.
Aw,
Y'all doing your
thank
thing.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Mhm.
you.
And I know I'm gonna see y'all at the next event.
Yes, we
Very
out
soon.
here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats to you too, girl. Booked and
Yes.
busy.
I'm
That's what we
trying.
like
I
to
love it.
hear. We
It's
love
an
to
everyday
see it.
hustle. You
Yeah.
know it is.
Yeah, definitely. Well, keep it up, and we're gonna see you again, girl.
Thank you.
you
I
for
love you,
coming.
girl.
Love you too. Yes. All right, y'all. So that's it for episode 3 of Pillow Talk. We will see you guys for episode 4. We're gonna have another guest in the building, so make sure you are subscribed on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Find your girls at Seriously Podcast. Also, don't forget to send us your QCCs at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com or visit our website, seriouslypodcast.com. And, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
And let a friend know what's up.
Let them know. Don't
Let
keep
them know
us to
where
yourself.
y'all get y'all podcast tea. Okay, y'all web
Giving you
series
the
tea.
tea
Okay.
on all the web series. Come on
Alrighty.
now.
All right, guys. So we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your week, and bye.
Later. All we do is pillow talk. Oh, she cut me.